Hi guys, I thought I'd show you some changes that I've made. So Grab5 has been incredibly popular. So what I thought I'd do is divide it into age levels a little bit more to keep it fresh, and I will keep doing that if it continues to be the success it has. So now this is Grab5 for foundation through to year 2, so your sort of 5-year-olds through to your 7 or 8-year-olds, and then Grab5 for year 3 to year 6. Okay, so again, it's 11 weeks um, of of activities that you can do 5 days a week. So you might like to spread this out over the course of time. And I've also updated and made a few changes to these particular weeks as well. So I believe in week 4, you guys are familiar with the emotional stale shift, and remember that you come here, it gives you the learning intention and it gives you a little bit of an example of what you can do within the class. Here's a new one, it's called Micro Mindful Moments, and so you click through to this and it will give you a little activity that you can do each day with your class. It takes less than 5 minutes, so there's mindful eating, there's mindful breathing, there's mindful listening, and a mindful practice around gratitude. And I've made a ton more actually examples in there. There's also a few more that have been added to these weeks here, so take a look. And also for the Grab5 for year 3 to year 6, I've updated some changes in here. So again, you've got the 11 weeks worth. This is an example here, actually, track a relationship from a book, and it gives you instructions of printing out the healthy and unhealthy relationship tracker for each student, and they can track it as they go or just focusing one book at a time. A new thing here also is in week 1 is beginning with this idea of threat, challenge, or an opportunity. So getting students to write that out when it comes to the guard dog. Is this a threat? Is this a challenge or an opportunity? And it will go through a little brain fact, and also this idea of why don't you ask yourself that when you make a mistake or when you get into an argument with a friend. Perhaps it's a threat, or perhaps it's an opportunity or a challenge. And then it will go through, what are we most afraid of in terms of making mistakes? And then, linking emotions and the fact that we can also challenge really uncomfortable emotions to ask that question, as well as quotes. Now, on that actually, there's a whole section on curiosity to really spark, a love of learning and what have you. And there's a new week based purely on inspiring quotes in there too, getting students to write them down and have a think about each of those. So get on there and make use of this really easy to use, under 5 minutes wellbeing tool.